Hi my YouTuber friends, it's Scarpunk again with another video. And yes, I'm going to show you how and why I made my own high top after these messages.
Oi, oi, oi! Friday night wheel, be drinking out of Chevys, going out to rides for young. Oi, oi, oi! Stop it, kids!
Yes, this is when I first bought the van 3.5 years ago. Look at it, weird, eh? How cool weird that is when I first bought the van. That's how it looked when I first bought it. It was a frozen van at first. And so I started doing the work in it. So I started cutting the roof out like that. That's what I did. I cut the roof out like that. And as I cut the roof out, and the reason why I started to make my own, because when I started looking for a van, I was trying to find one of those handicap top Ford vans with a high top, because I've seen some with some real high tops. They're awesome. And now it's kind of funny. Now I built it. I can't. They're everywhere now. I saw one the other day for $3,000, $3,800. I said, damn it! I could have bought that with cash. And I got a baby already. Oh gosh. It's kind of funny when you want things, you can't find them. But when you don't want it, they're everywhere. How weird is that? But this is how I built my roof on mine. Turn it over here. There you go. So I built mine there like that. I built it like this. I put a framework around it, the 2x4s, and I bolted on the top after I cut the ceiling off. And there it is again, when the wood product. It's all wood there, and I still ain't done it yet, but the hole's in there. And I'm now measuring to get stuff together, and it was cheaper because all the wood and everything come to like $375. This is like wood was a lot cheaper then, about $400. So after I finished fixing this high top, and this is inside where I started to insulate it. And like I said, when I bought the van, this van was already insulated as well. So I was lucky. So a lot of work I didn't have to do. I didn't have to insulate my van like a lot of other people who have van dwellers, other van people who bought vans and had to insulate the van and gutter it out. I didn't have to do that because this was already done for me. I was lucky to find this one, but this was not my first choice. It was a camper van I saw earlier, but I had the windows all around it, which I had to do insulated. But with this, I didn't have to. Look at your box, that's so nice. I love it. And there it is. It's taking a shape. It's taking a shape, as you can see. You know. So anyway, I got the wood together. You know, I primed it as well. As I primed it first to protect it from the weather, and then put the sheets and the trimming around it. And because when I was going to buy, because originally before I did my high top, I was going to get my high top done with the fiberglass, but they wanted like $8,000-9,000. I didn't know it would be that much. I was thinking like $4,000, but $8,000-9,000. See, I could buy two vans with that. 2 fucking vans with that. Imagine that. With $8,000-9,000, I can buy 2,000. I can buy 2 vans with that. So anyway, I cut the ceiling out, as you can see. I insulated it, so I'm getting ready to cut the windows out as well. And that's the air conditioning. That's the air conditioning part I cut out. You know, I cut it in. See, most people when they put the air conditioning in their vans, the whole air conditioner is out. But the downside of that is when the air conditioner's broken, they gotta tear it out and there's a gaping hole. With mine now, mine's set up with a casing, so I can put in and out any air conditioning as I put. I did a video a while back about that. So mine is set up, and it doesn't, because these air conditioners today don't leak. So I'm not worried about leaking, but there's a little hole. I made holes underneath it. There's a bigger position right there. Underneath here, I put holes underneath there, just in case it leaks, but it didn't happen. So I painted it, and I put the grills. Around the side here. The grills around the side here too. I kind of regret that though. I didn't like the grill. When I think about it now, I should not have put the grills in there like that. I don't know why I did it that way, but oh well. Each to their own, and I'm a moron and did it. So, yeah, like I said, you live and you learn, and this is my home. This is my home away from home. So, you know, just like living in a house, the job is never finished. Job is never finished. There's always something to do. There's always something bloody well to do. How weird is that? Let's take a shape now. Put the windows in. And I'm just showing. I made this video like this to show other people who have van dwelling, who have their own vans. If you want a high top to stand up, you can make your own high top. You can make your own top. Why would you go and pay someone $7,000-8,000? And I made it as well so I can stand up, because when you get, like I said this a million times, when you get older, or you're middle age, being on your knees, some people don't mind being in a van with no roof, high top, and they're crawling around. But I don't want to crawl around in my van because it does a number on your back and your knees. But at least in my van, I can stand up straight, and that's the point. You know, that's the point of having a high top. I can stand up straight, and I set it up so it's as high as the high Ford or other vans I see out there, so I can go under any bridge or anything like that. So it works out just fine. It's awesome. And here it is close up. I did a close up. I know it's a rough picture of it because, of course, my videos are DIY, of course, so it's done up. And then, as you can see, I digged up the hole on there, digged up the hole and made it nice. And like I said, I painted the insulation, the wall, because behind there is all fiberglass. So it's fiberglass, but they put, the guy who had it van before, because it was a freezer van. Because originally, I would have made the high top all the way to the front, but I left the air conditioner thing was on there for the air conditioner, for the van, and I was going to leave it there, but I realized it didn't work. I said, oh, damn it. And then that itself would cost $1,000 to refix, because it's really meant to freeze the van. And there's a close-up to that right there. Close to that. And there you are. There's a finished product of the van. Looks beautiful. Awesome, doesn't it? I love it. But like I said, I'm just trying to tell you guys, I'm trying to encourage you guys, if you have a van, you can make your own high top yourself. Why would you pay someone $7,000-8,000? Make it yourself. And this is why I love DIY so much, and this is what punk's all about. Punk is all about DIY, baby. It's all about DIY. I'm obsessed with DIY. I sleep DIY, I have sex DIY, I eat DIY, I wake DIY, I work DIY. Everything is DIY. I'm loving it all. And this is the finished product. This is 3.5 years later. This is like today now, and this is how it looks. It's still done up to time. I put that thick exterior paint on it, rough paint. Of course, the sides, some of the pies, some of the wood right here needs doing. So I'm gonna replace some of this wood that warms up. I'm gonna change the wood on that. And like I said, you can do it yourself. 3.5 years this lasts, and it's still strong. I can stand up on it, and it's just as strong. It's awesome. I'm loving it. It's very strong. Of course, that part, this part, I'm gonna put stuff on it. I'm gonna put my wires through. I may update my solar panels. They're only 100-watt solar panels, but I'm thinking of changing that to probably 400 watts solar panels on that. So that's about it. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. You rather make your own or go and buy one? I say make your own, guys. I say make your own. It's awesome, beautiful. Make your dreams come true, guys. We only have one life to live. That's fucking well right, bitches. One life to live. Anyway, with that, keep it nice, keep it sweet, and keep it real. And always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Like I said, our videos are DIY. They are not professional and don't have no intention of making them fucking professional. These are DIY. You better love it. I'm coming for you. And like I said, living life on your terms. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out.